cut out pieces like a big jigsaw puzzle. Then it gets sanded, which is probably more down the spray booth area. Head the other way. So it comes down here. This is where we try to detail everything, sanding the edges, fill up the cracks, because all the things always got cracks and bits and pieces. So sort of gets detailed here, goes into the spray booth, gets sprayed, sanded, sprayed, and then it's applied 3.5 plus paint, depending on what the job is. So then it dries in there, then it goes back down the other end. About 99% finished, just got to fit the last drawer. These are full extension soft close runners that we're using. So, oops. Yeah, so it's all hidden underneath the carcass, so you don't see them on the sides. And they just park themselves. So it's a good system where you're not really hammering the woodwork. It's all, yeah.
What's this? Is that?
Sorry? Yep, Tokyo.
Oh, Sam Tinsey.
Shut up.
Yeah, so it's Tokyo. It's got a lot of, again, it's a lot of character, and depending how you cut your timbers. So you can see the difference between quarter saw and timber, which is that. And then your not so quarter saw and timber, which is like back cut, you see that this sort of grain. But on the other angle of that grain, you've got this grain. So it's depending how you cut your logs up, is how much effect you get out of your timber, should we say. And that's with a lot of oak. So if someone ever sort of says to you, what timber that is, if you can see these little parcels, see these things, and you know that it's probably an oak. So you can go, oh, it's an oak. Yeah, so forest oak, American oak, stereo, they're all got that little thing to them, one little trick to seeing whether it's an oak or not. Okay,
So this is the one that the router makes your your spindle moulder.
Yep, that's the finger joint cutter there. So on the end of it, but you see how if you straighten that line out, you'll end up with a much longer line, and that just gives you a lot more, more pressure, should we say. So if there's any movement like this, it'll just go with the bend. Where if you do a biscuit joint, it'll probably crack the joint. So,
how have you touched that top dune?
I just screw it up to the rail,
Yep.
up through here.
Yep.
Be a couple of screws.
Yep.
And a lot of the times you just try and hide them, so you put them in places where you won't see them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And instead of like handles, you got these.
Yeah, that's what the customer wanted.
Yep.
I don't like it, but it's what you wanted. You didn't want to have any handles, but you insisted on the soft close system. The only other system that you could do is they've got a power open system. So you actually touch it, and there's a paddle in the back that then pumps it out. So all you do is you touch it and it flies open, and then you just push it closed. And because the paddle electrically goes back into park position. But to do a cabinet like this probably costs about $1,000 just in hardware to make it clean open and close.
With the electric, with the paddle line, so you have to plug it in.
Yeah. And again, it's using current, so it's not a ring system, but that's the way they're going these days. Yeah, these are doors that were meant to go in there, but too big. It comes down to measure once.
So how much
Cut ones.
how much does a mistake like that cost you?
Probably $400.
Yeah, it's fairly.
Each. Yep. So there's actually two mistakes there. One we had wrong runners, and the second on the wrong draw size. So that's probably the profit in that job.
How did you go wrong? It was a program, didn't you?
No, just bad measuring. that was something that was my fault. I didn't write on the order, on the design, what runners we'd use. The boys just thought, oh, let's probably use these runners. And then this one was just, yeah, like the other tradesman just made a mistake.
So when you've cut these to length, all the draw components, you haven't done them on the CNC, just
No,
you cut
they're
on
done by
saw.
hand.
Yep.
Yeah. These are done. These are all worked out by hand, and then they go onto a dovetail machine.
Yep.
So, you guys got a dovetailler?
Oh, we've got the
Got a Gifcom one?
Yeah.
Well, this is like the next size up. It's not a fully automated one. Just get over that ring machine. So this is a dovetailer. So what you can do with this is you actually put two pieces in at once. So you put your front and your side in, and they butt up. And then with the cutter, as it runs along, it just cuts the male and the female at the same time. So when you take it apart, they can go straight together. So yeah, you can knock out a draw pretty fast on that. But you're still getting it out, sizing it, you know, putting it together, gluing it, clamping it. So there's a bit of work in it, but yeah. And also we use Camp Floral in our drawers if we can, because it just keeps the bugs out of it. Bugs hate Camp Floral, so it's a real...
Do you have many problems with moving in the Camp Floral or not really?
No, not really.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I was ripping on it. We got some a while ago and it just warped and twisted on it, so I kind of tried to...
KD or?
I'm not sure where. Phil got it. I don't know where he got it from.
Yeah.
I tried to talk him out with a few of them brought in, but yeah. You've got it in your drawers and
Yeah, no, we use heaps of it.
Yep, cool.
And we haven't really had any trouble with it.
Yeah, they're good. It's good to know.
But you can always do the moisture content thing, where you cut a piece off,
Yep.
weigh it, put it in the microwave on defrost. So you cut off something that's about 22 grams, weigh it, put it in the microwave, defrost, and then every 2 minutes we take it out and weigh it again, and you keep defrosting it until it stops losing weight. And then you write that down, you divide the two, and that gives you the moisture content of the timber.
And we're about 12% around port.
From start to finish, yeah, 12% for around here. So you can sort of see, you know, quickly where your moisture content is or the timber. So you suddenly go, hang on, I just took a heap out of that. It's, you know, it needs to be drying.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. What else have we got? Any questions up to now? Okay, we'll go to this area. Yeah, so these are just like, you know, just like one of the tool cutters. These little tools for the moulders. So we have all different types of, you know, joiners and cutters. To do different jobs, it's a matter of over time building up the tweaks and tools. Most of you guys now, you know, you can buy a tool, you can buy a tool, buy a tool.